What up? Wade here. Welcome to another 3i3, answering your 3 questions in under 3 minutes apiece. Let's go at it.
Question 1. What were you doing at my age, 19 to 20?
When I was 19 and 20, I was in Madison, Wisconsin, binge drinking capital of the USA. We were number 1 party school, also ranked number 1 in football, basketball, and hockey, men's and women at the same time. So I was climbing trees, being a retard, and just having fun. That's what you're supposed to do in college. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. I would say that I was very lost as well, in that I didn't really know at all what I wanted to do with my life. I was thinking I was going to go to medical school, and that led to me learning to streak bacteria plates and getting a master's degree in bacteriology, leading to me applying to med school and all that sort of stuff, applying for the MCATs and everything like that. So I guess what I would say here, if the goal of this question is like, how do I prepare myself if I'm the same age to be successful, is that's the age where you just you learn to become an adult. Don't worry about what you do in school. I always say that you go to college for something that you like. It should be easy to get A's. And then you go there, most of it's just like fraternizing around, hanging out with people, and like learning to become an adult. But I would say that a lot of the skills I learned then, actually I do use. I mean, I'm writing tens of pages a week, like through sales copy, outlines for videos, stuff like that. Directly got that from writing lab reports about bacteria and everything like that, as well as just the logical, scientific side of things, understanding. Basically what you learn in school is you learn how to learn. So go there and have fun, and I had a lot of fun.
Question 2. Do you get discouraged looking back at the amount of followers and subscribers you had on your old channel compared to the ones that you have on your new one?
Cool. So I guess what he's talking about, if you're not aware, I had a different YouTube channel that had, I think, almost 40,000 YouTube subscribers, a bunch of videos that had over 100,000 views and everything like that. And basically kind of set that to the side. That was where I got the Brad Branson name and everything. I wanted to start from scratch with the new 3 Impact and everything like that. I have no sort of, I guess, looking back sadness or anything like that. We've been growing the company really fast. It was just happening in a different way. For me, what it is in general, I don't want to give all this, like spend all this, I'm too busy to be spending all this time doing crazy long edited videos the way I used to, where there's like music and B-rolls and all that sort of stuff. I'm too busy running a business now to do things like that. And I prefer, if I'm doing that, it's for the paid products, stuff like that, the syndicate. I mean, for that alone, I'm doing 90 minutes of video a week. We have a new other product coming out, this baseline product. That's like another 90 minutes every single week. So the syndicate's like 90 a month, 90 a week. We got these videos, there's podcasts, there's emails, there's like running the staff. I got 2 businesses going, the 3i Partners, the 3 Impact Company. There's no time to be doing stuff like that. And I guess the other thing is if I look at what the subscriber list was at then, if I look at, our email list is almost as large as it was through that, because we're using paid traffic, as well as with Facebook ads and everything. Facebook marketing is so hyper specific. You can grow and scale so much faster these days. And then, Instagram, all this other stuff. It basically, within about 6 months, we were able to kind of catch up to where we used to be. I think partially because of the brand, but a lot of it was just the direct marketing strategies and everything. So long story short there, the end answer is no. By no means am I sad about what I used to have. Is that we're far above, healthier, and moving things forward this way.
Question 3. Hey Wade, loving these 3i3s. My question, I hear you talking a lot about networking, and I totally agree with what you say, but sometimes I still hold back when I'm trying to ask the right question. Any help?
Cool. So yeah, of course, for me, the networking, especially over the last year or 2 here in Chicago, really spent a lot diving into that. And it was cool when I dove into it. I saw a lot of patterns very similar to when I was teaching dating advice. The same way you're prepping for like the first date and everything like that. The same thing was prepping for the meeting, the networking meeting and everything like that. And what I realized is a lot of it was actually a flip of the coin. It was almost the exact opposite, where when you're going to meet a girl, the less you prepare and the more it's just no big deal, the better you're going to be, because you're going to be less nervous and everything like that, because it's no big deal. Whereas actually for networking situation, the first sort of networking events I went to or meeting up with people, they knew all these different things about me and I knew absolutely nothing about them, and it was very embarrassing. So we actually created a networking checklist. Actually, we just released this about a week or two ago. So I think it's 3impact.com/networking. I'll put a link below so you can check that out. And what it is, it's a checklist before every single meeting I go into. I make sure, okay, cool. Did I check their LinkedIn profile? Did I look at the first 3 pages of their Google search results, see for anything interesting? Did I get the secret handshake question that always is asked of, oh, how can I help you out? And they ask the same sort of thing there. There's just a couple key things that if you prepare yourself in this way, you're gonna go in way more confident because you're never gonna run out of things to say. You're gonna know everything about them. And I guess one other thing, it's not creepy to do this sort of research. It's actually respectful, and especially if they have more success than you, it shows that you're working hard and kind of doing your due diligence to go into the meeting the right way. So again, if you want more on that, it's 3impact.com/networking. Yeah, and that's what I would say about the networking stuff. That'll kind of kick you over the edge. So is that 3 questions? We already got 3 there? Nice, this is a short one. Thanks again. Comment below any questions. Also, if you want the networking thing, there should be a link down below. As always, enjoy.